لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. So inshallah, today we're going to have a really fun lesson. We're going to first recap from you guys, not from me, from you guys, the mansubat. So, the ones you don't know, I have posted them. The ones you do know, I haven't, so you can tell me. Who can tell me something from the mansubat?
اسم إن.
Ism, inna. Excellent. Who can tell me another one?
خبر كان
Khabar, kana. Excellent. Who can tell me another one?
مفعول به
مفعول به. Next.
مفعول مطلق
مفعول مطلق. Excellent. What else?
مفعول فيه.
Oh man, mashallah, we got Nahuin up in the house. مفعول فيه. What else is that called?
مفعول معه
ظرف. طيب. Next. مفعول
مفعول معه
مفعول له.
له
Which is also called?
لأجله.
Excellent.
لأجله
طيب. عبد القادر, go ahead.
مفعول معه
مفعول معه. طيب. Excellent. So how many do you guys know? 7.
11
Out of, no racist jokes, 7, 11. Alright. مفعول, the مفعولات are how many?
11.
مفعولات
5.
are 5, unless you got some new rulings in Nahu that I don't know about. Ism inna, khabar kana, easy. Remember the opposite from marfu'at. You got 5 مفعولات, easy. So you got these memorized, everybody, right? Right? Inshallah. Good. Sama, you got them, right? Good. Tayyib. Now we're going to hit a couple of new things. So the best way to learn, inshallah, is by doing. So let's do it. Harun, read for us and tell us what it means and make i'rab for us.
Which one?
Right here, first ayah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ارجعي إلى ربك.
Tayyib, what is it?
ارجعي. Come out. فعل.
Or return, okay.
إلى ربك, to your Lord.
إلى
حرف مجرور صح؟
حرف جر.
حرف جر.
Jar. And Rabbi is majroor. Ka is a damir. And I'm not going into detail here just because we haven't covered a lot of these. We've been kind of doing Arab, so you guys know it, but we haven't covered Damair and exactly how they change or Huruf al-Jar. So I'm glad you're getting practice with it, we're not going to go deep into it. Tayyib, keep going.
راضية.
What does that mean? And what is the Arab? So, irji'i, you tell him to go back or return, is an order, right? And this is to the ruh, right? Ila, back to, or to, ila, Rabbi, your Lord. Ka tells you your Lord. Ka, you're talking to somebody. Tayyib. So return to your Lord.
how
Please.
So, radiyatan, what does that mean?
مفعول به.
مفعول به. Okay. That's an opinion. What is hard stuff? طيب مفعول به and then
مرضية مفعول مطلق.
مفعول مطلق. Alright. Those following along, just because I'm writing it doesn't mean it's right. Alright. طيب. These are the opinions of Sheikh Harun from the Nahwin of San Diego. Any khilaf bain al-ulama here on those? The earlier, okay, up to Rabbika, we're all good. Past that, radiyatan, mardiyatan, any khilaf bain al-ulama on this issue? Hal, what's hal? Hal is?
راضية is مفعول له
مفعول له. Radiyatan? Tayyib, we have now another opinion. طيب. Any other opinions? Or is the khilaf بين العلماء done? You good? Okay. So tell me. ارجعي it's a فعل طيب إلى حرف الجر ربي مجرور ك is ضمير راضية. If this is مفعول به راضية in a way you're pleased مرضية and that others are pleased with you, right? To the close meaning. راضية, is this what's being pleased? Is that what's being done too?
No. It's a state.
In this state of
So that means, for those following along, مفعول به is wrong. طيب. Now you said مفعول مطلق. Why not? Or anybody think that's not مفعول مطلق? Or everybody think that is مفعول مطلق?
It's not.
Why not?
راضية
مرضية.
مرضية.
He said مفعول مطلق.
Because مفعول مطلق
Comes from the
should be
فعل.
matched with the fi'l.
That's right.
Right? So رجعا, that could have been مفعول مطلق, but this is a totally different word.
it's also مفهوم له.
It's مفعول له or له.
له.
Which one do you want?
So they're both
طيب.
مفعول
مفهوم
له.
له.
طيب. So now we have a
Both of
second
them.
opinion. مفعول له. طيب. What did we talk about مفعول له? What was the key aspect of مفعول له? It's the answer to
To why?
why. So being pleased and being pleased with, is that the reason?
No.
Is it telling you why go back?
No.
Sheikh al-Azerbaijani, from the great ulama of Nahu from Azerbaijan. So, what do we think?
Both of them are hal.
Hal, what is hal? I don't know what hal is. So, is this telling you why?
No, tell me how.
It's telling you how. So it's not maf'ul lahu.
Because I don't know how yet.
Excellent. And that's why the answer to how is called al-hal. So this, in reality, it is the next lesson, which is al-hal. And what is hal? The condition. How? So it's telling the ruh to go back to your Lord, but in what condition? In what type of status? Not your Facebook status, alright? Right? In a state of being happy, and that Allah is happy with you, that the ruh itself is happy, it's pleased. And go back in a state that Allah is pleased with the ruh, with that person, that soul, that pious person. Isn't that a beautiful ayah? Right? Won't you, inshallah, may Allah make it that all of us from those that this is told to us, that go back to your Lord in a state that you're happy and Allah is happy with you. So now, one thing you've noticed is hal is what? Mansub. It's from the mansubat. And now you have learned one more of the beautiful things that will help you understand the Quran. That now you will learn that this is fi'l amr, inshallah when we do af'al, huruf al-jar, al-majroor, al-kaf. Here is a damir pointing to the maf'ul bihi. This here is actually pointing towards the maf'ul bihi. And then a state, like what state should you go back to your Lord in? In a state that you are happy and your Lord is happy with you, subhanahu wa ta'ala. طيب? Now, next ayah, Abdul Qadir.
قلنا اهبطوا منها جميعا.
طيب.
Fair.
Banana.
طيب.
قلنا.
قل. What is it? This is your fi'l. Na. What is a na?
ضمير.
Because it's pointing back to what they say.
نعم ضمير
جماعة
ضمير في الجمع.
I like the خلاف بين العلماء.
Damir probably. Helpful.
No, not
قلنا.
Helpful.
for royalty, like for تعظيم.
Okay. تعظيم. Next. What's the إعراب? Na is another ضمير, right? نحن, أنا, أنت, هم. Those are all ضمائر. طيب. So we'll just call it a ضمير right now. But then I'm gonna ask you guys in what place is it. Next.
اهبطوا.
لهذا
Go down.
Okay. من حرف الجر. ها is a ضمير in the place of being مجرور. جميعا. What does جميعا mean?
How?
All of it.
Together.
All together. Right? So in what state?
Together.
Together. So what is this then?
How?
Had.
الحال. طيب. Next ayah.
What about the middle now?
Bitul.
Go
You
down.
tell me.
Go down on the earth. Go down.
To come down.
Come down.
Right? Who is being talked to here?
So the
Adam
Sayyidina
alayhi
Adam alayhi salam.
Hawa.
So now there's an interesting question. Adam and Hawa alayhim as-salam, there are only two. Why are they being told that all of you go down, get down?
Their
Iblis
generations.
also Iblis is included.
No, their generations.
Generations.
Yeah. This is to go down. This is your failed amal. طيب. Now that we're on a roll, next, Abdul Qadir, go ahead.
ملء الأرض ذهبا
طيب. ملء يعني something that fills. Okay. الأرض, the earth, right? So this is going to be your mudaf, which can be your mubtada, but we'll leave that for now. This is your mudaf ilay. That's why it's majroor. ذهبا, gold, with gold, right? To fill, even if you fill the earth with gold, right? Now, let's say this is your khabar mubtada, doesn't, because mudaf, it doesn't really matter. This is your mudaf. This is mudaf ilay. What is dhahaban?
التمييز.
Huh?
التمييز.
التمييز or hal?
تمييز.
We have khilaf of ulama. Hal or tamyiz.
Tamyiz.
Now, what do we know about hal?
It changes.
State
Condition changes.
It's a condition. And it's the answer to what?
How?
How?
So, is this telling you how?
Filled with gold. How?
Or is it telling you what is it filled with?
Telling you what.
What?
Think. How is how you. Like you do something in a tajalli, like fast. Or yani slow. Or you do something standing or sitting or riding. That's how. But with what did you fill the earth?
Go.
Gold. Is this how you filled the earth?
What?
what
That's why this is a tamyiz. A tamyiz is our next thing in the mansubat, and that is the answer to what. With what did you fill the earth? With what if you fill the earth? With what?
Gold.
Gold. So this is not telling you how, it's telling you with what. Okay? So hal is the answer to how, and tamyiz is the answer to what. Now, there is more to it than this. I mean, this is a very basic introduction, but inshallah you can kind of see the difference. So let's do some practice here. شرب زيد الماء. What do we have? رائقا. طيب. So let's take this apart. شرب. What is this?
Drink.
It's fi'l. Excellent. To drink. Very good. طيب. زيد, this is what?
فاعل.
This is your فاعل. الماء, what is this? مفعول به. تمييز. This is what was done to. Right? Now, رائفا. What does it mean? Disappointing.
So it's how.
It is how. Alright. So this is your
Because we already have.
al-hal. Tayyib.
What
Next.
does it mean?
What does
It
it mean?
means to be sitting or reclining or leaning, relaxing. Sure. Shariba. فعل. زيد فاعل. الماء مفعول به. قائما. الحال. قائم standing. طيب. جاء زيد راكبا. What does جاء mean?
Came.
He came. فعل. إذا جاء نصر الله. زيد
فاعل.
فاعل. راكبا
He's writing.
riding. This is your
فاعل.
hal. So now you see, this is telling you something that can change. Right? If I said that it was gold that you fill the earth with, that's what we're discussing. Does gold change? It's always going to be gold. Gold is gold, right? A man, no matter what those schools are telling you nowadays, a man is a man. Woman is a woman. Those are things that will answer to what? What was it that I saw coming out of the store? I think it was a man, but anyway. So that is going to be tamyiz. But I saw him running. That is what?
How?
Hal.
Question whether it was a man.
Right, sometimes in America you do. I think it was a man. But his eyebrow had nails polished. I'm not sure anymore. طيب. So I have a little cheat sheet for you guys, and this is really something beneficial to memorize. الحال لا تكون إلا بعد تمام الكلام. تمام الكلام يعني, so الحال, it doesn't come, it is not there except after completing what you're saying. Right? And it's a good strategy to know hal, because sometimes, especially in the Quran, because the Quran is deep, these are like simple sentences. Even the ayat I'm taking are very easy ayat. But in the Quran, sometimes you won't be sure. So then you can remember these little rules to know. So hal, you look at it, it's always at the end of what we're saying. طيب? ولا تكونوا إلا نكرة. Have you seen any of the hal being ma'rifah? Like al? No. It's only nakira. Hal will always be nakira. What did we call nakira in English?
Non-specific.
Non-specific. Whatever. Nakira. طيب. 3. لا يكون صاحبها إلا معرفة.
Before it's al.
And the sahib of it, the one that you are describing the how of, is always going to be ma'rifah. So here Zayd, ma'rifah. Ard, ma'rifah. طيب. When they are being ordered, who's being ordered? Ma'rifah, we know. Adam alayhi salam, Hawa alayhi salam, and their generations. Alright? Here, to the ruh. It's ma'rifah, it's known who's being spoken to. So, the sahib, the one that the hal is describing its condition, is always going to be ma'rifah. Tayyib. So this is hal and tamyiz. We'll do some more practice in it later, inshallah. But as far as a base concept, you guys good?
Yes.
Hal, answer to? Tamyiz, answer to? Excellent. Tayyib. Now, some practice here. What should we pick on? طيب. لكل داء دواء إلا
That's a
الموت.
lamb?
Huh?
That's a lamb?
Yes?
Li kulli?
Equally.
Of course it's a lamb.
Okay.
What else could it possibly
I thought it might have been a ba with no dot because you forgot. But
be? A
that's
ba
okay.
with no dot.
I thought
lamb?
maybe you forgot.
Alright, yeah, mashallah.
It's a really kind of small lamb.
That beautiful lamb with that beautiful handwriting.
Is it
And
lamb?
if it was a ba, then there would be a dot. It is not a lamb, no, it's a lamb.
It's not a lamb?
طيب, it's not a lamb, it's a lamb. طيب, لكل
So it's not a
for
ba, right?
every
It's not bi kulli?
da'in.
Equally.
Maybe you brothers need better glasses. For bikuli would need a dot. You know the little dot, nuqat in Arabic.
Equally wouldn't need it.
It looks like it really wanted to be a lamb, but it didn't quite make it.
Yeah. Looks like your prescription really wanted to be correct. But anyway, so for every da'in, for every disease, dawa'un, there is a cure, illa, except maut, except for death. Right? طيب. So, li, the lam, that is so beautifully and clearly written.
Hold on, can you say that again? I was
harf
erasing
al-jar.
the ba and making it a lamb.
Oh man. You gotta go over alphabet, you guys now? طيب. Li, for kulli, every. And this is majroor. Da'in, this is your mudaf ilay, which is also majroor. Dawa'un, there is a cure. It's actually your khabar, but illa, harf al-istithna, is to show except mauta, death. What is the i'rab of mauta?
What? Tamiz.
Tamyiz? Alright. So is it telling you what?
No, it's Al.
Is it telling you how?
Say what? Except what? Except that.
Okay, so now we're talking about disease and cure. So is it telling you what about disease or cure, or is it making an exception?
Exception.
Exception.
That is called al-mustathna. Yes, I skipped munada. Haha. If you guys were just trying to read them off. To show an exception.
I didn't say not to ruin that.
طيب? So this is telling you that for every disease there is a cure, except, and when you make an exception, you have al-mustathna minhu, and what is an exception from? We'll get into that. But almost, not always, because there are some advanced students, at least they're going to be watching. Not always, but almost always after illa, you're going to have al-mustathna. And there are some other alfaz and huruf of how to show istithna. But this is one of them, is illa mauta. Mauta is al-mustathna, and it is mansoob. Excellent.
But it's still under the question mark.
What?
No.
Yeah. Still under the question mark. Illa.
So, what you can put into a lot of different places, but what about the subject is not what's being discussed. It's actually showing you something that's out of that subject. Right? Maut is not about what da and dawa is about. Right? It's not telling you what about this subject. It's telling you something that is actually not what this is. It's not what this is, it's not what this is. That's cool. I just made that up. Copyright it. Tayyib. Next. Harun.
فشربوا منه إلا قليلا منهم.
Tayyib.
فشربوا.
What the army that was ordered not to drink from the water. Tayyib. Fa, leave that for now. Sharibu, what does it mean?
Don't drink.
شرب is to drink.
To drink. So,
Don't drink.
this is, huh?
Fail.
Fail.
It's fair. Excellent. It's not don't drink. It's actually that it's giving you the news that they did drink. Tayyib. Minhu, from it, jar, harf jar, الجر المجرور. طيب إلا
exception.
Except.
قليلا except a few. So what's قليلا؟
مستثنى.
المستثنى. This is the exception that all of that army drank from it, even though they weren't supposed to, and got thirstier, except a few. So this exception made. Now, minhu, again, harf jar, and this is a damir pointing towards what's majroor. So, al-jar, majroor. طيب. حضر الطلاب إلا إدريس. إدريس is in here today. طيب. حضر
Present.
فعل. They were present. الطلاب. This is your
Students.
فاعل.
That's a true statement.
إلا except, and then we make an exception here. This is al.
مستثنى.
طيب. So, since we're practicing so well on this, let's just keep going. Abdul Qadir. قالوا
قالوا يا أبانا استغفر لنا.
What does قالوا?
فعل.
فعل. It means they said. It's جمع, plural, right? يا أو
Our father.
أبانا.
فاعل.
My father.
Our father.
Our father.
نعم. طيب. يا أو أبانا. طيب. Keep going.
أستغفر لنا.
استغفر.
لنا.
Ask Allah for forgiveness. لا or na us. طيب. Make some أعراب here. قالوا we did فعل. Okay. Where is your فاعل?
يا
The
أبانا.
fire is hidden.
تقديره, right?
Alright. You could say it's hidden. You could say the damir here is pointing towards it. But let's leave that. طيب. What about أبانا? Na is damir. Leave it. أبا.
Is منصوب.
It is mansub. What's the إعراب of it?
منادى.
Why?
حرف منادى. حرف الندى.
Not حرف الندى, but this is what is المنادى. حرف الندى is يا.
المنادى.
حرف الندى, the letter of calling. Ya is to call out to somebody in the Arabic language. So, Aba, O our father. Aba, as we discussed Asma al-Khamsa last week, and the reason I discussed this, so we can get into this dars now. Aba, it could be Abu, Aba, Abi. Right? If it's marfu, it is Abu. If it's mansub, it is Aba. If it's majroor, it is Abi. So here it is mansub. Why? Because it comes after
Yeah.
Ya. Say, what is this here? Astaghfir lana.
What? Ask for what?
Fi'l amr.
Fi'l amr. Good. Fi'l amr here to ask. He's asking his father, or they're asking their father, Surah Yusuf, to make istighfar for us. طيب.
So if I say Ya Uthman, calling you Ya Uthman, it means Al Munaza. Uthman is Munaza, right?
It's munada, yes. But would it be Ya Uthmanu or Ya Uthmana?
No.
Ya Uthman.
يا أيها الناس.
اسمها الناس.
أو
Ya
ما كان.
Uthman.
Ya Ayyu
الناس.
An-Nas Ayyuhan. So this, you're getting different. But okay. So let's go here. Ya
أهل الكتاب.
طيب. يا أهل الكتاب يا أهل الكتاب يا أهل الكتاب.
يا أهلا.
أهلل.
أهلل. أهلل.
Yes.
يا أهل الكتاب.
Yes. I would
طيب.
go with that.
Why?
Because the مضاف إليه is only affected that way.
Excellent. So this is your حرف الندى. This is your al-munada. This is what's being called out too. Oh, ahlul kitabi. Why kitabi?
مضاف إليه.
Mudaf ilayh. We haven't covered it. I'm going to write it, but we will. Lam tuhajuna. Don't fight about fi Ibrahima. But we'll make Arab of that later. Tayyib. Next. Abdul Qadir. Ya. Jibalu. Jibala.
جبال.
يا جبال.
Oh, I'm confused now.
أو
You just made ahlal, but here you made jibalu. Why?
Because there is no.
There is harf al-nida.
Yeah, but
Same ya.
there's no fatha.
there's no alif and lam.
There's no alif.
There's no alif and lam here.
أهل الكتاب.
Alif and had and lam is not ma'rifa. It's not al-ahlul kitab.
No.
Because munada affects either mudaf or
مضاف إليه.
no. doesn't affect. Mudaf ilayh is going to be majroor. Mudaf or
ضمير.
مضاف for Adam.
alam it doesn't affect.
I'm sorry. I don't know the word for it. Sorry, I don't remember. But
Alright.
the single word it affects by itself, it makes it mansub.
No.
No?
Single word it doesn't. That's why it doesn't. It affects zarf, it affects mudaf, but it does not affect alam. That's why it would be ya Uthmanu, but it would be ya Abdur Rahman.
What's alam?
Alam is a name.
Oh.
Right. So Jibal,
Its name?
name, mountain, right? So here, this is not affected.
It's not name.
It's a title, right? It's to call out something, a mountain. You give it a, in
You
English,
say, like,
it's not a proper noun, but it's a noun,
yeah,
right?
Himalaya.
That's a particular range. That's also a name. In Arabic, Himalaya is a name. So if you say book, that's a name you've given to something, right? So unless it's mudaf or dharf, which will fall into that, it's not going to become, or asma al-khamsa, which become mudaf. So here, because it's by itself, it doesn't have mudaf ilayh, it is not a part of that structure, it does not get affected. Now, ya Dawuda or ya Dawudu.
Dawudu.
Do. Why?
Because it's
Alam. Ya Ibrahima or ya Ibrahimu.
Ibrahimu.
Ibrahimu. Excellent. Now, what if I was to say ya Abu
That's wrong.
Abba.
Hurayra.
Ya Abba Hurayra.
Ya Aba or ya Abu.
Abba.
Excellent. That's very important because I
منصوب بالألف.
hate Mansub bil alif. Actually, I hate it when you have people giving khutbah or talking and then they're like, and then the Prophet said, Ya Abu Bakr. No, he didn't. Ya Aba Bakr. Right? Tayyib. What if I said, Ya Ibn Uthman? Would it be Ya Ibnu, Ibni, or Ibna?
No.
Ibni. Why?
If it's your son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ya, harf al-nada, which we're discussing.
Should have been different. Change it.
Ibna.
Ibna.
Nah.
Should be the same.
Why?
Because. Oh, wait a minute.
You're right.
Well, this is one of the Asma al Khamsa.
No, it's not.
It's not, right?
No. Ab, akh,
منصوب
How?
بالألف right منصوب.
Brother,
Dhu.
stepfather, father, mouth,
Stepfather. In-law.
father-in-law.
Yeah. So this is mudaf
That's right.
to Uthman. Uthmanu, and this is a little dance, but
Uthman.
Uthmana.
Mana.
Why?
Because it's mamnu.
ممنوع من الصرف, that would be مجرور. Excellent.
I
طيب.
know this one.
Ya ibna, because it is mudaf to Uthman. طيب. Like abd. So if I said ya abd Allah. Now would I say ya Abdullah, Abdullah or Abdullah? Abdullah. One of the things you see a lot with Arab countries is they'll be speaking to me, Abdullah. They'll call him Abdullah. It's wrong. It's Abdullah. Because Abdullah, you made it mansoob. Why? If you leave it by itself, it should be marfu', Abdullah. But if you say ya,
Balagha.
it's not balagha. That's just not knowing nahw.
Assume there's a yeah.
Yeah, but it should
no.
be, yeah, right?
Huh?
It should be. Because it's still calling someone. It's not.
But where is your harf al-nada? No. You can't. Like if I just said Abdullah, I'm speaking about somebody.
No, if you say, Ma,
Yeah.
I am calling you, right?
But if you're calling me and you're not putting the condition for calling, you can't use the Arab.
There's a frequency range where it applies if your vocal cords make a certain frequency.
You gotta stop reading popular science, bro. We're in the Arabic class, man. For the frequencies alone. Say it. Ya Abdullahu, Ya Abdullaha, Ya Abdullahi. He. And that's why a lot of the Somali brothers say Abdullahi. Because they're actually pronouncing it, but you should make sukoon, so just say Abdullah. But Ya Abdullah, he, if you're going to continue, because mudaf ilayh, because I told you this is mudaf.
There are even names, Abdullahi.
That's not a name. Abdullah is a name, but they pronounce the Arab of it.
They wrote it down probably Abdullahi.
Yeah, that's a mistake. You should just say Abdullah. Because the Arab, they make sukoon where they waqf, yani where they stop. Tayyib. So now you have how many of the mansubat?
11.
You have all of them. MashaAllah. طيب اسم إن خبر كان مفعول به مفعول مطلق مفعول فيه, which is also called ظرف, مفعول له, which is also called لأجله, مفعول ما هو, الحال, which is the answer to how, التمييز, which is the answer to what, المناظة, what is being called out to, and المستثنى, which is an exception. طيب?
Yes.
Now, this may be a lot of new stuff for some of the brothers. Some of the brothers obviously not, mashallah. But for the brothers that is new, we're going to practice this. Just like when I first introduced inna and kana, you guys were like, but with practice now you're like, inna kana, I always knew that. Yeah, you know, you really didn't. But anyway, but now, inshallah, this will become like second nature to you. In the next class, we're going to do a lot of practice from ayat of the Quran, from ayat that were in our book. We're going to actually make a lot of Arab to get used to this, and we're going to introduce to two things which you already know, huruf al-jar and mudaf ilayh. So the next class is going to be easy as far as new introductions, but it's going to be heavy on practice, so make sure you're here, and inshallah you will get used to all of these and separating between them. Though no homework, the only homework I have is memorize these. Easy, alright? So next class, you should know the 6 marfu'at and the 11 mansubat, inshallah ta'ala. You learn the 2 majrurat, and then after that you learn the 4 tawabi', and inshallah you will be from those people that will be very strong in nahu, because you will have memorized these and you will have practiced them with ayat of Quran, so that you can know how to implement what you're learning in the Quran, inshallah ta'ala. جزاكم الله خيرا.
إلا تنصروه فقد نصره الله